Alright, what do we got here? Looks like box elder. What's this box elder doing out here? You throwing this away?
What kind of wood do we have here? So this is cherry, but what is the lighter wood here in between with the kind of reddish pink streaks and figure there? Well, that wood, and you can see it a little bit more here, is called box elder. And I got a hold of some of this at my local sawmill a couple of years ago, and I've used it on one project, and this is the start of a second project where I'm using box elder. And I've heard through some research online and just talking to other woodworkers that box elder is one of those kind of garbage woods that you don't want to use. It's not one of the finer, desirable woods for woodworkers. So I wanted to dispute that a little bit. It is not the hardest wood in the world. I notice when I'm working with box elder, especially when comparing it to like cherry, it's not as hard. I would say that if you're building a bed or a bench or something that's going to get a lot of wear, you could probably do better than box elder, but I just find it to be a beautiful wood. I think it's pretty, and there are some good things about it. So I did some research to try to figure out where does this little bit of stigma come from that box elder is not a good wood. So it'll invasively kind of seed itself and spread. To me, that doesn't bother me. I don't think I have any box elders in my yard, although I may back on the wood line. Also, there are box elder bugs, and these bugs, although they're not harmful, they do try to get in your house as it gets toward winter, and they can be hard to get rid of. So that may be another part of the stigma of box elders. It's a little softer, weaker, and lighter than almost all the other species of maple, and I would agree with that. It's a very light wood. This wood lends itself to boxes, carvings, turnings, toys, and simple furniture or storage projects. Spalted box elder, with its raspberry streaks, and you can see there that this piece has that, a little more desirable if it's got that color there. Another interesting thing about the box elder is that, especially out west, they will tap the box elder tree. It is a maple, and they'll tap it for its sap, kind of like we do the sugar maple here on the East Coast. So it's a little bit of a controversy whether this coloring is due to a fungus, which is what some people contend, and others say that it's because of some stress on the tree and the tree's reaction to that stress. Either way, I think it's beautiful. This wood is great to work with. It sands nice. It cuts easily. If you like working with hand tools, this is a great wood for hand tools. You can let beginners work on a project with this wood. It's not real hard. It's pretty forgiving. Not hard on your tools, and I really enjoy it. So I would say if you do get a chance to work with box elder, I would do that. Get it down here where you can see it a little better. Yeah, so I kind of lucked out finding this at my local sawmill. I've got a guy here local that will mill up all kinds of different woods. He's not stuck on the oak, cherry, walnut species, even though those are super common. You know, with some of these other species like box elder, magnolia, different things like that, I just find really interesting. One of the interesting things to me is that most people don't think of them when they think of woods to use for woodworking or building things. So I guess I'm kind of somebody that kind of roots for the underdog, and when I hear that a wood is not desirable, it makes me want to try it. So if you're like that too, maybe you'll be interested in working on a project with box elder. And if not, hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We put out videos every Monday, different types of videos, suggestions, tips, projects. We have a lot of fun. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Tell us if you have used Box Elder, if you like it, if you would like to use it. I'd be curious to see anything you've made out of Box Elder. And that's it, folks. Have a good day, have a good week, and we'll see you on the next video.
Alright, this is one of my favorite examples of Box Elder, and it's right here. So this sign is made from Box Elder. Made this about 1.5 years ago, and you can see still looking good, still up here, coated with epoxy, but still looking pretty nice after all this time. So let me get you a close-up look here at it. Alright, so you can still see some of the interesting marks and colors here on this. That side. Take a look at the other side here.